Yeah, yeah, ay, ay,
Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys.
Welcome, guys, back.
Welcome back, guys. It's your girl Karina and Jonathan.
Yes, it's me.
So first things first, we gotta address the elephant in the room. Sorry that we missed last Monday. But you're literally about to find out why we missed last Monday. We were going to make an episode last Monday, but Jonathan wasn't ready to talk about it just yet. So we just kind of took a break to kind of like, I guess, get us together. Because even myself, like, I was stressed out. So we had to take a little break and kind of just like breathe.
Yeah.
So we're back today with some crazy, disgusting, and amazing news. I guess you can say.
I guess so.
So do you want to go ahead and like
Tell them what happened, or?
Yeah, or
Well, guys.
hold on. We need to do song of the week. See, we took a week off and we all discombobulated.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Sorry, guys. Okay, first things first. Song of the week is "Love Is All." Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah. Love Is All by Jordyn something.
Imad
or something.
Yeah. Love Is All. If you haven't heard that song, go listen to it right now. Sadly, it's not on iTunes, but it is on Spotify. I don't know if it's in any other platform. I'm really upset that it's not on iTunes because that's what I use, iTunes. Jonathan uses Spotify, so that's how we bumped into it because it's one of his songs. And I really, really like it. So it's Love Is All by who?
Jordyn
Emonded? It's like Emmond.
Jordyn Almonds?
No.
It's not almonds.
So it's with an E. It's like Emond or something.
Yeah, it's like something. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's Emmond. But the name of the song is Love Is All by Jordyn. So yes. How was your day?
It was okay. Like, I've been really tired lately. Well, I think it's because, my hand and stuff. It's a lot of stress. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot. So I think it's starting to get to me now with all the stuff I had to do, and
you have to go through and stuff. Yeah.
So that's why I took a little nap. It was good to be outside though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was good to be outside, be around the family and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I got up and got you up and got you ready, and then got myself ready, and then make a little breakfast, really fast breakfast, so we can go to church. So I like going to church on Sundays. It makes me, I don't know, like I like going to church, and then I like that I got to cook with like my sister and my niece, and we made teriyaki shrimp with sticky rice. And then we had salad, like a house salad, and then we played card games. I had a fun Sunday. I like ending my week like that. I don't know. I like it. I had fun though. I had fun.
Weird thing. Like right now, I'm having like a weird, I guess, eating problems.
Eating?
Yeah. Like I can't eat anything that has salt in it. It makes me want to like throw up. Like I've been noticing that. And then I don't eat like a lot at one time anymore. I like eat, well, I usually just eat in small bits and pieces anyway, but.
No, but you've been eating a lot lately. Well, not lately, but like before all this happened.
Maybe you think it's because of stress? It probably is.
Yeah, well, but then again, the day that I make spaghetti, you have 2 plates of that.
In the same day?
Yeah, back to back.
In the same day. Back to back?
Yeah. I had served you a plate, and then you went and got yourself some more.
Yeah,
and then you usually only eat 2 pieces of bread, and that day I think you ate like 3, almost 4 pieces of bread that day. So that day you ate a lot more than what you usually do.
You think it's because I was less stressed out during that time? Because I wasn't that as much as I am like right now.
Probably.
Because it's like between now and then a lot of stuff happened,
Well, you already had that stuff on your hand.
No, I mean like more stuff on top of that, and then this
Oh,
healing though too.
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we can talk about it. Like here we go, y'all. Y'all put attention, okay? I'm about to draw y'all a timeline. Y'all better keep up with this shit. 24th of March, el 24 de marzo, que fue un jueves, which was a Thursday, the 24th of March of this year. So a week and 3 days ago. That day, my sister was off. Jonathan got up, went to work like he normally does, dipped out like around 7:30. No, between 6:37, he dipped out to go to work. I woke up around 9. I think it was 9 because I had me and my sister and we were going to go like do some shopping around with one of her friends. So I had to be ready pretty much by like 9:20 tops because she had to go also drop off her truck because her truck had to get worked on. So I was going to be her ride pretty much like the whole day. So I followed her to go drop her truck off. And then we came back to her house. Her friend picked us up. And then we went to a different like little city where we live at. And we kind of did like some shopping. Well, first we went to this one store that we really, really, really wanted to go. But it wasn't open. So then we went to go have breakfast. This was around like 11. Yeah, like almost 11 or 12. And then I think we left the restaurant around like almost 1-ish. So then we went to another store. We went to, I think, 2 different stores. And we just did a little shopping. And then we went back to that other store. Because it was supposed to open at 1. For whatever reason, my sister thought they opened at 10. But they ended up opening at 1. So we went shopping to other stores. So then we ended up going back to that location that we wanted to go in the first place. It was like 1:40, and it was still closed. So then my sister's friend, she called the number that was on the door, and this man answered and said, "Oh, we're gonna open around 2 because I got caught up on meetings." But she had the phone on speaker, and that man literally sounded like he was at a restaurant. I was like, "Man, you was not in no meeting. You was out there stuffing your face." But I thought we were going to just wait it out because it was not just 15 more minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my sister's friends had to be somewhere at 3. So we just kind of headed back to over here to our side of town. We stopped at another little store. And then she took us to pick up from school. She dropped us off and she dipped. And then my sister and I were just kind of hanging out. And then she asked me to go get and we went to go get her, and then we went back home, and then we were trying to shoot, and I was about to dip, like I was about to come home so I can get dinner started for Jonathan. But my sister's like, "Why don't you just stay here and tell him to come back, and so like tell him to come over here to eat dinner with us?" And I was like, "Okay." We decided to make tacos de longaniza y bistec, which is longaniza is like a type of like Mexican. Is it Mexican sausage?
Oh, I don't
kind of like chorizo. Like, I don't know how to explain it, goddammit, okay? Y'all go look it up. Longaniza, okay? It's a type of meat. It's red meat. It's pork, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got, like, steak. And that's what we made with some rice. No, we didn't make rice that day. Did we make rice Did I serve you rice that day?
I can't remember.
Yeah, me neither. So anyways, we all ate. And when Jonathan had texted me that he was off, I had called him and I was like, "Hey, do you want to come over to my sister's house to eat some tacos, or do you just want me to make you a plate and you come and get a plate and go home, or do you just want me to like make you a plate and bring it home, like give it to you whenever I go home?" He said, he decided that he was gonna come over and eat over there or whatever. So he did. My sister, I ate with the kids. My sister had to leave to go get her truck. She rode with this person to go get her truck. I was gonna wait for her, but the meat was smelling too damn good, so I had to eat me some tacos right then and there. So anyways, whenever Jonathan got there, my sister pretty much pulled up not too long after him. So I got their tacos ready. Like, I warmed up the tortillas for both of them and like prepped them and shit for their tacos. Like, put la carne, la lechuga, the cilantro, the salsa, the limon, dress a taco like a taco deserves to be dressed, damn it, with some salsa, okay? Anyways.
Facts.
So anyways, they're eating. My nephew was outside riding the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew has a motorcycle. He was riding it. So I left Jonathan and my sister inside because I was like, I already had made them tacos. I had went outside to keep an eye on my nephew because my nephew doesn't like to ride without being super unsupervised because he's still kind of iffy on the bike. Like he's trying to get his confidence back or whatnot. So it's cool, whatever. So I had like he had asked my sister to go sit with him outside, but my sister had just gotten there and she was eating. So because I was done eating and I was done serving, because I knew Jonathan like had the amount of tacos that he wanted in front of him. I was like, I'm gonna go sit outside with Bubba. So anyways, I was outside with Bubba. Jonathan literally just went to go eat because he had a date with one of his friends on the VR. They were gonna be like gay together or whatever.
Oh my god! No, it's.
I'm just playing, but he had he had plans. Like he had told me that he had plans with one of his friends to play that night on Thursday on the 24th of March. And I told him that was fine. That's why I had asked him, do you just want me to bring you the tacos when I got home? But then he decided to just stop and eat and he was gonna dip, which was fine. Like that was fine too. So I was outside, like standing like on the, not really on the street, but I was standing like on the curb of the street. Just, watching my nephew going up and down the road. And while we were waiting for my nephew to come back, while I was waiting for my nephew to come back, Jonathan kind of like walked up on me, and he was like, "I'm gonna go home." And I said, "Okay, I'll be over there in a little bit because I was gonna have my sister clean, after dinner and stuff." And then he was like, "Do you think he'll let me ride it really quick before I go home?" And I said, "Yeah. Keep in mind, Jonathan has ridden this motorcycle before." Once, yes, just one time. I'm not saying that, he's a professional because he rode it one time. He rode it one time for a really good amount of time. Like, he rode it for like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, I rode it for a while.
Yeah, the first time. And this was going to be his second time. It was his second time riding it. And then my nephew came back and saw that Jonathan was leaving, so my nephew had pulled up, to say bye or whatever. But that's when Jonathan had asked him if he could ride just really quick. My nephew said, yeah. He turned off the bike, hopped off on it, gave Jonathan the helmet, and we were telling him. Well, my nephew was telling him, be careful, don't go too fast. My nephew's just like, there's been an accident before with that bike with somebody else. Mm-hmm. So ever since then, my nephew's been like, be careful, don't go too fast, stay low. Like when my nephew drives it, he doesn't go faster than gear 1 because I believe it has 5 gears on it. Yeah. And he only goes to gear 1 and doesn't go any faster just because of that person that had an accident with that motorcycle. Like, he got kind of scared of it. So he kind of like doesn't want to go faster than that, which is perfectly fine. Like we never push him to go faster. And for anybody that has any questions or thinks anything, my nephew has knee pads, elbow pads. He has the gear for his chest and his back. He has the boots for it, and he has the helmet and the gloves. So before anybody says that we don't have all the gear, he literally has all the gear, like all of it. And then he always wears like thick pants, and he always wears like sweatshirts whenever he's riding his bike, just in case anything ever happens to him. But like, yeah, like just putting it out there, my nephew has all the gear that he needs to have for that bike. So anyways, Jonathan hopped on the bike, turned it on, and as he's turning it on, my nephew's telling him, be careful, make sure you look both ways, because my nephew's bike at the moment doesn't have lights, like headlights, and it was getting dark. So that's why my nephew was pulling in, because I told him that once it got dark, it was time to go in because it doesn't have any lights, So do you want to take it from there?
Oh, man.
So you were on the bike.
Yeah, so I got on the bike, and then I was listening to him talk to me about like all the, the safety stuff, and I was like, yes, safety is key. But but I didn't put on all the safety equipment. No. So, I like what you said earlier, I got the helmet, and I had shoes on. But that was about, well, and I had pants on too. But then
Yeah.
that was about it. Well, obviously a shirt, but not like a long sleeve shirt. You
Yeah.
know what I
It
mean?
was just a regular like t-shirt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so after he got done teaching me how to ride it again, I was like, okay, let's go. And then I I pulled on it a little bit, and I don't know, like it was sensitive. I almost ran into my car the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, let's do it a little more slower. And so it was slow, me going up to the stop sign. And then I was like, okay, now I'm gonna turn around.
So just really quick, just pause.
Mm-hmm.
To paint you a picture of how far he went, my sister lives pretty much in the corner of the street. So it's like the stop sign's in the corner, right? And there's a house, and then the next house is my sister's house. So he just drove 2 houses long. It's not a long, like he didn't drive like half a block or half a street, just literally 2 houses length. So
yeah, two house length. Yeah.
Yeah. So probably what, like an 18-wheeler length? No.
Oh, I don't know. Just say I think just two houses length
Yeah.
is best. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
think
2
they're
houses.
longer.
The 18-wheelers or the
Yeah.
houses?
I think it's based on what type of house though too.
Yeah, because she has an old, that's an old house, so they're kind of long.
Is it?
So yeah, their houses are long.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, carry on. You got to the stop sign.
Oh yeah, I got to the stop sign and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn around. So I pulled on the throttle to accelerate my turnaround, not to do like a drift or a burnout or anything, but just to help me turn around instead of walking with my legs. And then I yanked on it too hard, and then it started speeding up. And then so I hit the front brake to make it stop instead of the foot brake. And then it slowed down. But then as I was gripping the handle front brake harder to slow it down even more, my hand was still like going back, which was making the engine go faster, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so that second pull is what pulled me with the bike for about like 5 feet.
Yeah.
And then it happened really fast, but from what my body looks like, I fell on the left side, and then my hand hit the ground first, and it was dragged for a little bit, and then I guess me rolling to get back up, I scraped my leg on both sides. Oh yeah, and I scraped my right arm too in the process.
Yeah.
Then I popped back up, but there was a lot of adrenaline, so I was like, first thing I said was like, okay, I'm okay, like I'm conscious, you know.
Yeah.
Like I didn't nothing bad happened from what I thought. But then my hand felt weird, so I looked at my hand, and then most of it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like my fingers are still there. Don't be scared, guys. But like my fingers are still there, but it ripped off of probably like 25% of my skin on all my fingers.
Yeah.
But the palm of my hand's fine, the inside of my hand's fine, the outside of my hand's fine, but it's just like
it's like the knuckles part, like from
yeah.
like the knuckle part from the hand to the tip of the fingers.
Yeah.
Literally just his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
The index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. That's literally it.
The one that got the most damage was it's in between the middle one and the index one, but I think the middle one was worse because it was bigger.
It kind of is between the index and the middle finger, just because the index finger has like 2 different spots. But I personally feel like the middle one is worse because it's deeper. Like it's just he scraped off more on the middle finger than on the index finger.
Yeah. Like it went all the way down to the fatty part of my skin, which was
it was
close to my bone.
Mm-hmm. And that came from a surgical doctor.
Yeah.
So, it was.
It was like, well,
it was so much.
As I was getting up, I looked at that and I was like, I need to go to the hospital. But then as we were going inside, blood was coming out of my hand, dripping all over
everywhere. Yeah.
Sidewalk and stuff. During that moment, it didn't hurt, until the day after. But I didn't even realize that I hit my head too. But I was wearing a helmet, so it didn't feel like I hit my head. Like I didn't know I actually hit the ground that hard, or maybe I'm that hard, but just that fast. So like all that happened in like a span of like 4 seconds. So it was really fast.
Yeah,
like really fast. But her sister took care of me. At the beginning, and then we went to the ER, and then I got like a bunch of X-rays. I don't have any broken bones, which is great. No casts and stuff, but
no fractures.
Yeah, and this is like the worst injury I ever had in my life so far. Hopefully, nothing worse than this.
Yes, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Thank God our table is made of real wood.
Yes. But all the doctors were saying like, oh, it's not that bad. Just put some bandages on it. And I went to 3, and then 1 specialist and then 2 regular ones because the first one was trash.
Yeah.
But they were like, oh, just wrap it up. It doesn't seem that bad. Even like me and you, we were both like, this is bad. Like this is bad to them. And then they were like, oh, okay, let's take a look at it. They were like, oh, what you talking about?
Yeah.
But it's still a lot, for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure for you too,
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because they're doctors, they've seen worse.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but it made me a little more less stressed, saying that it just has to grow back. I don't have to have any skin replacements or anything like that. No stitches either, because there's nothing to stitch back. But I noticed the last specialist doctor, he treated me more like I guess like a quote unquote burn victim, just on my hands, because that's how it kind of was. Like most of it looked like it burned off. A lot of the doctors were saying like it looked like it like burned off.
Yeah, like a 2 to 3 degree burn or something like that, right?
Yeah. But now we're here a week later. Like I said, it was starting to get to me a little bit, just because my nerves are starting to grow back. And they are not happy that there's no skin yet. So, man, when a drop of water touches it, it feels like a knife is trying to cut through my finger. Like it was really, really bad. But because like the whole week before, 2 days ago, at the time of this recording, I could put water on it and it was fine, But it's because my nerves got sheared off,
Yeah.
But it's good that they're growing back, because having feeling there is important. But now's not the time. Now I'm talking to my skin. Like now's not the time to be growing back. Just don't do it anymore. I changed my mind. Like, it's so bad. But progress is good. The healing process is underway. Like just from 1 week, it's been better. Like it looks better. Like nothing's meaty. The fatty, from what you can see, is the fatty part covered now. Like that you saw on my fingers, like the white part. Because from what I saw, it looked like it was. Like I just see all of it's pink.
Yeah, some of it. Yeah, your ring finger, it's barely getting some pink on it because it was just white.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that was like all of it then, right?
Yeah, the ring finger was straight white, so now it's just starting to get a little pink. The index and the index and the middle finger are definitely pink now, and your pinky is almost pretty much closed.
Yeah, it's like my pinky's straight.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty good
Yeah.
now.
It's just like a piece underneath your nail that still is like open wound, but the one underneath your knuckle on the pinky is pretty much closed.
Yeah.
So
Like
I
it does.
just
Like I can move it around and it doesn't burn or anything like
Mhm.
that, which is
yeah,
good.
I kind of figured the pinky was gonna be the first one that was going to be good.
Yeah. The harder ones are the middle finger and the index finger.
Mhm.
Those are the deep ones. PDA or PSA. Wear safety equipment, guys. It's there for a reason because somebody have done this.
Yeah,
You know, like
Yeah.
somebody's been through that. They're like, oh, we should probably make this.
you should make gloves.
Yeah, we should make gloves to protect
Our
bikers'
fingers.
hands.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so I ain't getting on any bike anytime soon. And then two, if I ever do, without absolutely everything. Like I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. I'm gonna wear a whole jacket.
No, yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to go through this again, or oh my god, or do it again and then mess up the same spot.
Oh yeah.
Then that would just oh my god, no.
He's just gonna be like, just cut my fingers off
Yeah,
right
just
now.
cut my fingers off. That's what I'm trying to do. I just suck at it. But yeah, wear safety equipment.
Definitely.
Well, how was your experience with that? Well, yeah.
Very scary because I literally saw him lose control of the bike. Like I saw it. Like he had said, he come to a stop sign and he obviously had to gas it up a little bit to kind of get the bike going, and I saw him like it started waddling, and I automatically at that moment like I just knew that he was going down, even though he was still up. I already knew it. So I literally started yelling his name and I started running towards him. And by the time I got there is when he had hit the floor. And it was very scary to witness that. And like I was freaking out. Like, my nephew is the one that got the bike off of him. And, I helped him get up, and the process of me running down the street and yelling his name, my sister shoot out the front door, and she started running towards the corner, like the corner of the street. Not too long ago, not too long after all that incident happened, and she said at the first moment she thought that it was because she saw getting up, but he was just getting up from bending over from getting the bike when she saw that Jonathan was the one that was on the floor. So he's like, I got up, like he got up, I helped him get up, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? He's just like, yeah, I'm okay. So I'm just like, okay, like I kind of like okay, everything's okay. Like, okay, cool. Like, come on, let's go inside. But then I guess like I kind of like blacked out for just a little bit because I'm still processing everything. And I remember you telling me like 3 times, I think I need to go to the doctor, because I was still kind of like processing what just had happened. Because I remember you tugging my arm because I was walking you back inside already because I'm thinking that everything is fine. And what made me like snap was like my sister coming, and you were like, I think I need to go to the doctor, and you raised your hand up, and my sister caught your hand whenever you raised it up, and I looked down and I was just like, oh my god, those are your bones, because I like, we saw white, like that's the first thing we saw. Like it wasn't even bleeding yet, it was just like white, and I was just like, oh my god, his bones. But then like, and then he started bleeding a couple seconds after that. He left like a whole trail from like the road all the way to the grass, through my sister's patio, through my sister's living room, through my sister's kitchen, all the way to the dining room. And my nephew put the bike in the backyard, and I'm trying to take his helmet off, but I was like shaking so bad that I couldn't take his helmet off. And my sister started like, you need to calm down. So she was like, just go. She didn't like. She pretty much told me to step back and had told my niece to take his helmet off, and I was like, no. So I did step back, and I turned around and I looked at my niece, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I was like, I took a deep breath, and I exhaled, and I turned around and I said, I'm okay. I took his helmet off. I put it down. My sister automatically started like cleaning his hand. Like she put like I gave him Advil. I gave him 2 Advil. She put peroxide. Was it peroxide? I think it was peroxide on your hand, and she was tapping it down. And then my nephew, the one that owns the bike, went and got like a kit that she had with like gauzes and bandages and
medical kit.
Yeah, stuff like that. So my nephew went and got the medical kit. She like wrapped up his hand. We realized that his elbow was fucked up. And then he kept saying that he had a limp. So then we saw his legs. Both of his legs had like a big cut. I want to say at least about 3 inches, but it wasn't a regular cut. Like his skin was missing. It was a meaty cut. It wasn't just like a knife cut or a paper cut. It was like a shave cut where his skin was shaved off or cut off. And then we realized how much he was bleeding. So then I cleaned his blood. Like I got bleach and cleaned up his blood from my sister's floor and stuff. Thank God she has tile, because if she would have carpet, man, that blood probably will still be there. And then I was trying to drive him to. I had calmed down. Like I did had calmed down. I know that I had to get myself together, and I was trying to drive him to the ER, but my sister wasn't letting me drive. She was like, "No, you can't drive. You can't drive like that." And I was like, "I'm okay. Like I am okay," because I was okay, but she just wasn't letting me drive. So we got in the back seat, and she took us to the ER. And on the way over there, I had to call his mom, which like that is one thing that I don't ever want to do again. Like I don't ever want to call his mom and tell him that we're on the way to the ER because something bad happened to him. Like it like just being the reason that being the voice of giving her bad news about her only child and hearing her cry and not me being able to do anything was a very shitty experience that I hope that I don't ever have to go through again. Like it was just so much that night, and we get to the ER, and I sign him in, and like the whole time he's cool. Like he's cool. Like it doesn't really hurt. He's chilling. Like I'm the one that's stressing out the most. Like I wanted to throw up. I wanted to cry. Like I was going through it. Like it was a big ass mess. Everybody was like, his mom was calling me. Well, obviously it's understandable, to make sure that he's okay. My sister, my nephew, my friends, they were like, how is he? Do you need anything? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I just wanted to, like, I felt like I was suffocating in that ER waiting to hear anything because they had taken him away to do x-rays and blood works, and I was just sitting there by myself, and it's just like I need to be there. Like I need to be there, and it was very scary. It was very, very scary to see him get dragged. I saw the way that his head hit the street and literally bounced back just to get knocked down again. Like God, like yes, he it has been labeled as really, really bad road rash, but it's still scary. Like it's very scary. That could have been so much worse. Jonathan's hand, his dominant hand he's a lefty. He fucked up the hand that he uses the most. It's just like me, like not being able to use my right hand. That's how I eat. That's how I write. That's how I wipe my ass. Like it's scary. I don't care if it's just road rash. Like he's not even able to make a fist, and it's been a very traumatic experience. It just sucked. It sucked that I experienced it. It sucks that I saw it. Um,
But at least I'm getting better now.
yeah, yeah. On what day? Let me look at the calendar really quick. On the 29th of March, he had a doctor's appointment with a surgeon that does plastic surgery and reconstructive surgery, just to make sure, like if he needed to have any surgery or he needed to like move some nerves around, some skin around. Like we just wanted to make sure that his hand was healing. We went there and like my stomach was in like all types of knots and upside down, and like I feel like I felt like that night again. I feel like I couldn't breathe. Like I just. But when the doctor came in and looked at him, and told him what was going on, and he's just like like the moment he said that he wasn't going to need surgery, it was like 500 pounds just lift off my shoulders, and I was like, thank God. I was like, I'm so happy that he doesn't have to have surgery. Um, so now it's like after we had that appointment, like everything negative, everything bad, all the bad outcomes and all the bad thinking had like gone out the window, because it's like you just gotta clean it and put ointment and take your medicine and that's it. See you in 2 weeks. So we're like, cool, like cool. The first week it was easy. He was washing his hand, putting his ointment on. We were living life. Now he went from not being able to do anything with his fingers. Now he can like touch the tip of his fingers with his thumb, so he can make a good circle, which is a lot better. But he has his next appointment on the 12th of April, and by the 12th of April, he needs to be able to make a full fist. So
I don't know, because my index finger, I think it has like a bruise on the inside or something.
Yeah, but the doctor has said that he either makes a fist or he's going to have to make a fist that day. And it's just to make sure that...
Well, he's going to catch these hands.
No, he's not. No, he's not. So we're working on that. Each day I give him different sizes, cylinders to hold, to be able, to be able to close his fingers a little better. We're working on it. The stressful part now is his nerves are coming back. So having to wash his hands has become very painful for him, to the point where like yesterday I had to set him down because he looked like he was about to pass out from the pain. And it sucks that he has to go through that. And I hate it that I have to be the one that has to clean it. Not because it's disgusting, because it actually, like, it was disgusting in the first few days, but now it's like, I guess I'm getting used to it. It's not that bad. And I guess because I actually get to see that his fingers are healing, because I'm the one that does it twice a day. Like, I'm seeing the improvement and how his fingers are looking better, and how he's able to move his fingers and stuff like that. Like, I think that's why I stopped being so grossed out of it. But now that his nerves are growing back, he's in so much pain that even when I do anything, like even when I'm rubbing the ointment, hurts him. And I hate that. I feel like I'm the one that's giving him pain.
I will say, like, the ointment isn't bad at all. I can just feel it. Like, I can feel the coldness of it on there.
Yeah, but from what I see, when I'm wrapping it up, you gasp and move a lot because it hurts.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad with water. Like, it's like 1 billion times less. like, oh my God, I hate water right now. But I think yesterday, since I felt that pain, I'm still gonna take pain medicine, but I think it's more manageable now since I can see it in my head, because I don't think I've ever felt that type of pain before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like, cause just change the subject really quick. I've had open wounds on my hand where they're open about like, well, how much would you say this? Like half an inch?
yeah,
Yeah, like an open wound of missing skin on my left hand, about half an inch thick, and stitches and stuff. And he tried to get me to describe how that felt, but honestly, I don't remember how that felt. Like I just don't. So I couldn't even help him on that stage. And then on top of that, I couldn't wash my hands, or I had to keep them dry. So I never even experienced how the water even felt on my wounds either. Um, but I just hate that. Like, I hate that I'm the one that's causing him pain. Like, I hate that I'm the one that gets him a teary eye, because I have to make sure he washes his hands, and I have to make sure that he puts soaps on his hand to wash everything off. And I hate that I have to do that, because if it was for me, I'd be like, just that's fine. Don't do it. Don't do it. We don't even have to put ointment. We don't even have to open it. Just
I agree with that.
like,
You should do that every day until it gets better.
but the thing is, like, it's gonna suck more whenever your fingers don't heal right, and you can't play on your PC. You can't write music. You can't do anything, like, because you're not gonna be able to use your fingers because your fingers didn't heal right.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's just a little pain or a lot of pain right now.
Or a lot of little pain forever.
Yeah. Like, it's, I know it sucks to, like, at that moment of you being in pain, like, that shit don't matter. Cut them bitches off right now. But it's just like, that's, like, your fingers are important, whether it was your right hand or your left hand. It just sucks that it happened to be your most dominant hand that got, messed up. But it would have sucked if it would have been anywhere else on your body, because even your elbow was kicking your ass, and you don't do anything with your elbow.
Yeah, I was just moving it around. And it would hurt.
Yeah, even your legs. He had a limp for like a day or so because his legs, I forgot which leg it was, had a big ass knot because of the scratch and how the bike fell on his bike. I mean, fell on his leg.
So it fell on I don't remember. It fell on my leg?
Yeah, the bike fell on you. Like, your right leg was up in the air and the bike was like in between your legs still. Like, my nephew had to pull it off from you. Because you weren't, like, yeah.
No, that's scary.
Yeah. It was a scary moment. Definitely a lesson. I told there was a point where Jonathan had said that he felt stupid, and it's just like, don't, because that could have happened if you were riding a regular bike. And I told him, I had given him an example. I think it was like last night or today. I was like, your mom literally ripped off a chunk of her ankle on a regular bike. Like, it doesn't matter that it happened to be a motorbike. Like, like me, like my sister, she fucked up her ankle on skates, and you skate. You know what I mean? Like, that type of incident could have happened in any way. You could have been on a skateboard, you could have been on your skates, you could have been on a regular bike, you could have been on a scooter. Anything that has to do with wheel and speed, like, you could have fucked up your shit anytime, any day, anywhere. I'm just glad that it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like, shit, you can trip, fall, and then break your whole finger.
Hell yeah.
That's
Big
just
facts.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I told him, that there's no reason for him to feel stupid. Like, it was his second time. You're not a professional. Even professionals still fuck up. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it doesn't really matter. It just happens. Like you just said, life happens. And
we're not in control.
Yeah. So on the 12th, we have another appointment. Hopefully, we can get a different type of routine to clean him if we still need to be cleaning him, so it'll be less painful. So y'all send us good vibes, and if y'all pray, send us good prayers, and if you don't pray, that's cool. Good vibes all the way will be accepted. So that was pretty much like the main reason why we weren't able to put out an episode last week, because it happened Thursday, and Friday we had another. It happened Thursday night, so we were at the ER till like 2 o'clock in the morning. They didn't make it home till 3 to get up to go to another doctor that Saturday. Oh no, that Friday. And Saturday and Sunday, he just pretty much like kind of slept it off and took all his meds and stuff like that. Like, it was kind of it was a mess. It was a mess. His mom cried so much, and I didn't cry, which kind of a shocker, honestly. Because even the day of, like, I tried, like, I felt like I was about to cry, but I just think I was too much of a shock that I just couldn't react to crying. And then I did cry a little bit at the ER waiting for him whenever they took him away for his x-rays and his blood work. But then these other ladies were like, "Oh, it's okay, you don't need to cry. He's gonna be okay." So then it's just like I stopped crying, and then I didn't cry after that. And Jonathan was saying, he's like, "You're gonna cry, like, I'm gonna be here when you're ready, and it's okay for you to cry." But then I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, I feel like I'm not gonna cry because I've been in the front seat the whole time, and I've literally have heard the doctor saying that you're going to be okay. Like, there's literally nothing for me to worry about. The only thing that I will be worried about is if we weren't cleaning your fingers right, that were getting infected, that were stinging, turning purple, like, and like not taking your medication. So because I physically have heard and I've listened, and I'm the one that's doing the stuff to make sure that you're okay, it's like my scared has left the room. But that day of, in the moment of, I was a mess. Like, I was a mess. Like, I wasn't crying, but I was a mess. Like, like Jonathan said, make sure you wear your equipment, make sure you know what you're doing, get your practice on.
Get your practice on. I mean, well, but then that's true though.
Yeah. But one more time, sorry guys for not putting one out, but it's not like because we're trying to get lazy or anything. It's because life literally fucking happened and they dragged us in our asses. Literally.
Yeah.
So we will talk to y'all again on next weekend. So y'all get prepared because this is the last episode of this season. What a way to end this season, Jonathan. What a fucking way, god damn it.
You're welcome.
We will be starting the next season, a new season, our third season. It will officially be dropped on the 11th of this month on April. Hopefully, life doesn't happen again. And hopefully we make it. But I'm very excited. I'm going to give y'all a little, ¿cómo se dice? Like,
a sneak peek.
Yeah, it's going to be dedicated to the LGBTQ, my bad, community. I already have some amazing people coming in. I'm going to interview them. We're going to listen to about their experiences, and we're just going to get to know them. I'm giving them the floor to share their life with us, and hopefully y'all are excited for that, because I am super excited for that. To meet so many different people and their experiences. Well, Jonathan and both are, because we both have people are coming in from our own group and sharing it with y'all. So hopefully y'all like it. I am looking for more people to interview, so if you are willing to do like a video call chat so we can interview you, or if you are in our side of town and would like to meet up so we can interview you and stuff like that, let us know. We are easily you can easily contact us on our Instagram page. It'd be podcast on Instagram. Our our IG DMs are always open for questions, comments, feedback, anything you'll like. We are also might be in the process of changing from the company that we're working with to another company, so we might be on YouTube soon.
Oh yeah.
So we don't know if we're gonna just do the audio or we're actually gonna do a video for a YouTube podcast. I don't know. Y'all let us know if y'all would like to see the video, or just hear the audio talk. That just let us know. But it's very exciting. We a shitty experience, shitty event in our lives, but we're ready to just get back on that horse and just get our life rolling and stuff, because we can't be depressed for the rest of our lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we can, but
you're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, big opportunities. And I actually get a little sad when I don't get to talk to y'all. Like I understand why we didn't get to talk to y'all last weekend or last week, but I was still a little sad that we weren't able to do a podcast, because y'all like my besties. Y'all are my bitches, But okay, so new season dropping on the 11th. Hopefully y'all looking forward to it. Hopefully y'all like it. Y'all get to meet new people, hear new people. You get to, live their experience through their own shoes. So y'all just let me know if any of y'all want to be part of it. We can always set a video chat and we'll get it going. And it doesn't matter. Transgender, bisexual, lesbian, gay, pansexual. I'm still learning everything out there. I'm bisexual myself, and I feel like I have so much that I need to learn from the community that I want to be a part of, and I want to feel welcome, and I want to get to meet everybody else that's in that beautiful, amazing community that we have. Period. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. We won't be able to update you on Jonathan's appointment, just because the episode will be on the 11th, so y'all get an update on the 18th on how his doctor's appointment went. So y'all just keep us in good vibes, keep us in good thoughts. So hopefully, he'll be ready to go back to work. He hasn't been able to work for a week, and hopefully we're done with these bandages and he's ready to go and drop it like it's hot again.
Okay.
But all right, guys, you have anything else to say, babe?
No, just wear your safety stuff. Don't be like me, and pray for my fingies that they get better ASAP, because I'm tired of these bandages.
Yes. And if you don't pray, just send good vibes. That's cool too.
Yeah.
That's cool too. We'll take anything. It's cool. So yes, safety. Wear safety. Rona's still real out there. It's still dangerous and hot and popping like it's hot. So make sure. So make sure y'all wear y'all's mask. Spray Lysol at everybody. Spray it to everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But drink water. Take your Germ-X with y'all everywhere and splash it all over your body, and wear your mask. And if you're gonna get the COVID shot, make sure you do your research. Make sure that it's good for you. And if you decide not to take your shot, the injection of COVID or whatever, that's cool too. Just make sure you take care of yourself, because it's still real life here, y'all. It's still real life here. So we'll just talk to y'all later. All right, bye.
Bye.